up, everybody? This is gonna be the day in the life of a international trader out here. Another typical Sunday. We're gonna head out to Breakfast Story, get some breakfast going, and we're gonna go see Auntie actually too. So let's go. Alright, so we are back at Breakfast Story as usual for our Sundays. We're gonna see if the homeboy's in there today. There's a couple of them that I see all the time, but we'll see who's working. I love walking in here. Watch. It's kind of full on this bitch. Good morning. Doing good, and you? Oh, good. I'll sit here. Busy day today. Huh? Sorry. Yeah.
It is because weekends.
Thank you. Alright, so I bring my phone with me and my earbuds because every Sunday that I come here, I always watch some anime while I eat. And we got Kaiju number 8 today. We're going to be watching another episode of Dan Dan and also another episode of To Be a Hero X. So, you feel me? Now also, if you guys want to go ahead and skip straight over towards the trading side of things or the breakdowns, go ahead and click at this time here below and I'm taking straight to it. But until then, we're going to enjoy this Sunday. Yo, me and this. Oh. Thank you. Now, please understand, I'm gonna give you one quick glance at what I get here because I get the Breakfast Story, but I get rid of the bacon. I get some chicken instead, and they already know. So your boy's gonna go ahead and throw down because, guys, this is one of my favorite spots to go to. If you live out in Bangkok, you can find Breakfast Story all over the place, but my favorite one to go to is in Thong Lor, which is actually their biggest location. So if you're with a big group, make sure you go to that location. Tell them I said what's up. All right, so we had our Breakfast Story. Now we're gonna go ahead and head out to Auntie's restaurant. And our bike, I think, is about to pull up here shortly. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, we're gonna head to Auntie. Alrighty, we're back at the market. It's time to go see the aunties. Alright. What the fuck is that? It's crazy. Yeah, this market has like everything you would need in here. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's my favorite guatiao spot over there, which is basically noodles, which is interesting because Thai noodles are so similarly made to like pho. Like it's crazy, but I don't know if that's offensive. Assalamualaikum. Hi, how are you? Sabadi.
Hi, Sabadi.
Assalamualaikum.
Sit down, sit down.
Sorry. How's your shoulder?
Okay.
It's okay? Oh, that's good.
Okay now.
You healed quick.
Huh?
You healed fast.
แปลให้ม้าหน่อย
Good.
อัลเลาะห์ให้หายเร็ว
Chai. Oh, you take naps there. I saw. I like that. That's good.
ดีละ
Oh yeah.
ฉันดีใจที่คุณดีขึ้น
อ๋อโอเค thank you
Of course. Of course. I had to come by. I had to come back and see you. I had to come back and see you.
you come back
Mhm.
ตึกซี
Yeah, to see you.
อ๋อ
Shy. I'm gonna help out. I'm going to clean the tables and help today.
ฉันจะไปทำความสะอาดโต๊ะและช่วยวันนี้
อะไรนะอยู่อะไรนะ
ฉันจะไปทำความสะอาดโต๊ะและช่วยวันนี้
ทำความสะอาดกรีน
I'll clean.
ที่ไหน
Uh,
แหว
Today, I'll clean the tables like this. I'll clean all that.
อ๋อ
Yeah, I'll clean. I'll come help.
โอเค เขาจะมาทำความสะอาดร้านให้โอเคเขาจะตั้งวันนี้ก็ได้โอเค
I'll sit it there. Okay.
เขาจะทำไอ้คอนเทนต์ก็จะทำความสะอาดร้านให้
I think it's so funny that I came here to help out. But this is what we're doing today. All right, let's go ahead and clean some tables. I'm not gonna lie, I've never had a job in a restaurant in a sense. Actually, I mean, I guess like I worked at Little Caesars, but I've never like waited tables, if that makes sense. But hey, where's a better place to start? Ah, yeah. Yeah, there we go.
โอเค
There we go. Official employee, buddy.
Now, I get it. People ask me all the time, they're like, why are you even doing this? Like, what is the point? Are you doing this for money? Doing this for what? And I don't get paid. I'm doing this because I came to Thailand to understand what it's like to be Thai. And I wanted to work in an environment that Thai people do. So this is it.
ใช่
Just like I said earlier about the work shoes, it's funny, she bought me some sandals, but they're so small. But fuck it.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, just washing dishes, it may sound simple and easy, but it is exhausting, guys.
Hello baby sit down จะมาขอผ้าเย็นให้น้องหน่อย
Alrighty, and we have clocked out of work, and now we have to head home to put in some work. I still gotta edit this video and break down NASDAQ, not NASDAQ, what the fuck? US 30 and gold. Ugh. Blech. NASDAQ. Yeah, let's go home.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and break down US 30 and gold here for the week. Let's go ahead and see what we're working with. Oh wait, I was back testing, so let's get that updated there and turn off some things. Cool, and we're gonna go to our weekly real quick, see how our weekly looks. Right now, we're gonna start off with looking at gold. All right, obviously bullish. All right, bullish candles. Fair value gaps. We haven't really left any pronounced ones. Whoops. like a small one right here, but still a big drop. Let's go ahead and go to our daily real quick. And get these little things updated. I wonder if I got down here on the daily that we could pull back into off these highs. And look at the forex charts real quick. You know, we've already pulled back into it here, but we didn't bullish engulf. So in the daily, we're still at a bearish engulfment when I look at this here. Still got this daily bearish engulfment. We failed to close up above the bodies at least. Let's double check on the futures. Yeah, same thing. All right, cool. Yeah, so it's actually pretty interesting. Gotta make sure you pay attention to that on the daily. So once we do have the next day close up out of here, it's probably gonna just be like this. Probably had a bullish engulfment. We'll probably get that same reaction of a big bullish push, but we need actual body closure, I would say, like up above this area. That would be really cool. And I think once we have that, that'll be pretty bullish. But if there are really strong signs of sells, let's go ahead and look at the futures on 4 hour or 4 hour on futures. All right, so 4 hour ended with a bearish engulfment here at a mitigation level. Barely swiped up above to take out the buy side liquidity of this candle, and then close with a bearish engulfment. So can't ignore that, but it is back on a 4 hour fair value gap right here, and highs and mitigations. So it very well could continue and make a floor up out of the zone. But I think that this zone right here, oh, and this is a 1 hour fair value gap. Yeah, I think that this right here is pretty much like once we close below this, like, hey, we're probably gonna keep selling. But I think this is probably like a demand. We'll probably see opening push up off of this, quite possibly. We have that internal demand down here. So you can see we have a head and shoulders that failed, close above the highs, mitigation formation here, fair value gap. Yeah, this would be very, very interesting to see what happens. We got strong closure right here below, and 15 minutes already had its break and retest, and we're at a 15-minute mitigation as well too. So yeah, I think if we do have closure down below this, we'll see some sells possibly targeting these sell side liquidities. All right, these are the lows on the 15-minute right here. Definitely could see it targeting the sell side liquidity over here. It'll come down and get this money, each of these zones right here. And I think that she'll have reactions at each of them as well. She'll come down and get that money. And then she'll turn back up on all-time highs. That's just my opinion, because I think like if she doesn't come up here and take all-time highs, but then she sweeps these sell-side liquidity, it's going to make a lot of people start thinking that, oh, we're going to start selling off. And that'll be perfect for them to go ahead and attack buy-side liquidity and just catch them all in that trade. Because if we end up making formation like this, to where it comes down, boom, boom, and then it finally sweeps this liquidity right here, when it pulls back like this, this right here is where a bunch of buyers are getting in. All right, and down here, there's a lot of buyers that are getting in because they're going to think that, or excuse me, a lot of sellers are getting in. They're going to think that this is failing, and they think that we're going to continue to go down because we didn't break this high up here. All right, so we're going to end up seeing a lot of sellers get back in right here. All right, boom. But once it comes back down, I think they're going to get faked out. All right, boom. And then just trap them on this bullish buy side liquidity run up to these highs. But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to say buyers. I meant to say sellers. Sellers would get in right here, and they get trapped. And then we'll see our reversal. Now, if you don't know about this reversal pattern here, this is the most common, famous one that we use all the time to just go and catch amazing plays. Because the ratios that you can catch on things like this, guys, is insane. Like with structure like that, like say this is the actual right there. That's a 1 to 3. just like that. If it does end up actually continue to sell, then you know it's going to go ahead and continue to sell and target these sell side liquidities that are down here. These are the next ones, and these internals. So let's go ahead and mark these off as well too. Because it'd be very easy to recoup that one little loss. Excuse me. Because now let's look at the sell side opportunity. If say like it does continue to sell. All right, matter of fact, what we're going to do here is this. Oh, goodness. Oh. All right, cool. Now let's do the scenario as if it just sold through. Boom, 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 boom. Break. Sellers are getting in. It'll literally just keep doing this shit. Probably come back, take this type of liquidity here. It does this shit, and then just continue to sell. It does this shit. And it'll do it like right before it takes some type of like sell side liquidity. Like say this is like a sell side liquidity. It'll come down, boom, 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 make this low, run this high right here, and take and barely swipe this liquidity, make bearish a move, boom, boom, running these lows. People are thinking, oh, it's gonna double bottom. No, bitch, still selling. Still selling. Happens all the time. So just make sure, like, if you are going to do this, like, let me try to find an example. When I try to find the reversal, I don't want to find, oh, this is a great example, actually. How they have this first mitigation and then the higher mitigation. So this first one doesn't really have much distance between the low, okay? Yeah, they came over here to mitigate it, but I do like when it mitigates that second one that's a bit higher because it has to work for it a bit more, if that makes sense. So just like how over in this example I made, these zones right here are mitigations. And that's one of the mitigation candles. And this one would be a mitigation. Right there. Oh, that's why. All right. Now, what I want to see before I start to actually buy is that when it goes above that second mitigation, it needs to hold above this. And I want to see it actually hold up above, not just spike up above it, swiping liquidity. You know what I mean? I want to see it hold up above, create structure, and create liquidity on the bottom side. Run that bottom side liquidity again. Like as if I'm going to buy from all the way down here. It would need to run that buy side liquidity again like this, and then push up. All right, on this engulfment is when I would get in. But anyways, yeah, these are some scenarios I think could run out for tomorrow and throughout the week. Just kind of pay attention to it. But we'll go ahead and move on to a US of 30. All right, let's go ahead and go to our weekly chart real quick. All right, let's see here. All right, so we did, excuse me, I'm so sorry. We did establish all-time highs. It was a long day at work. You guys, if you didn't watch the beginning of this video, go watch the beginning of the video. Like, this is my life out here. Anyways, we did establish all-time highs here. Let's go down to our daily. Ooh, bullish engulfment on the daily. It's pretty bullish. No bearish engulfment at the top there on the daily. Let's go to our futures 4-hour real quick and see what we working with. Ouch. Bullish engulfment from the bottom on the 4-hour mitigation. Ooh, I love that wick. Cleaning up some liquidity there on the buy, on the sell side. Respecting this here. I think that this mitigation formation we have on these two candles is going to act like our demand, and we're going to see some buys off of this here, giving us the structure to complete. I like this 4-hour mitigation SMA. Holy cow, I couldn't think. I'm gonna just go ahead and put this here now. I just like that area in general. And we're gonna build a case for this trade. We're gonna see what happens because we also got to remember it is rejected from up here, which is cool because now we have like a short term target because they can run this wick, but also excuse me, but also reject this 4 hour order block that's right here. So we don't want to overlook that. Not at all. Where's that supply button? There you are. All right. And then we also have the internal. I want to make that not as dark. That's better. Let's do that the same. Wait, what was that? Internal demand, right? I think this was internal. All right, anyways. Yeah, let's build a case. We're gonna go to our 1 hour. Ooh, double bearish engulfing on the 1 hour. No bueno. But we are back into a 1 hour fair value gap. Let's go ahead and mark it. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, guys. If you haven't watched the beginning of the video, then you wouldn't know why I'm tired. But go watch the beginning of the video, please. Anyways, 15-minute. We got another fair value gap right down here as well too. It's actually right in our zone. I like that more. 15-minute SMA is right there. What was our other? What was the other? The 1 hour is right there. Excuse me. Let's put this 1 hour right here. Yeah, we gotta watch and see what happens here. If we get some bullish action, I think it could be worth it. I think it is worth the buy. Because let's look at it. Like if this fails, if this fair value gap here, for example, fails, whoop dee doo. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, let's say that it comes down, boom, fails, retest, fails again. What are we coming to get? We have obviously this liquidity here. That's a lot of liquidity. Because look, this liquidity is backed by this liquidity here. So we start hitting this. It's, you know what I'm saying? Shit can get real slip. There's a trend line. The case for the buys are getting stronger. The case for the buys are getting stronger is all I'm saying. I'm gonna put an alert on this. I want an alert. Alert name. We US US 30 bullish trend line. Look for buy. Sweet. I mean, honestly, like I said, like what if it's gonna come to do that? It's okay. So let's look at it now that we have the trend line. This makes it a little bit easier. Okay. So, boom, boom, boom. She fails. All right, but she needs to. This is gonna do something. She has to fail this dramatically. They're gonna pull her back up and be like, yo, what are you thinking? She swiped this liquidity. They're gonna try to give her a corrective move, and she's gonna be like, fuck that, and just start slamming shit. If the sales come through, dude, I can look at it right now and I tell you, she probably targeting this right here, and it's probably gonna be something like this, like just one, like a big dramatic move to quickly take out these people that are holding these buys, so that they don't have an opportunity to get into the sells. Because like you got to understand, like these candles aren't created by us; these are created by the bank. So the people that sold right here, they bought down here. Institutions are majority out from this move, so they're just holding remnants of that. So they're not losing a whole lot of money. And then on top of that, they even put back in large orders again. Clearly, they respected their buys from this position and this push up, and then we can see them trickling off their sells. They can't just, if they unload large amount of sells, this is what the fuck it looks like. We don't do this. People don't do this. We will never, ever, 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 ever do this. Big dudes do this. No diddy. Yeah, so when we get that big candle push like this, you got to understand they're going to end up hedging off some profits. Hedging on profits, like reality. But they're willing to take a small loss at the same time. Like they're still holding some small buys. Other people are holding buys too. So I think that's what the buys and the sells would look like on US 30 and also on gold as well too. So if you guys have questions or anything like that, by all means, just reach out to me in Discord at king of underscore, well, actually on Discord or on Instagram. Instagram is king of underscore Rome, or at Tapped In Academy, or also at SideQuest Rome, whichever you prefer. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about this format of a weekly video. Just kind of give you guys a glimpse into my daily life. Today was just a Sunday, so yeah, see you guys next time.